This research by Turnerson and colleagues provides a detailed analysis of performance progression in track and field athletes between the ages of 11 and 18. The study examines sex-based differences in speed, endurance, and jumping ability, and highlights key trends that influence training, goal setting, and long-term athlete development. Adolescent athletes progress at different rates, and understanding these trends helps coaches plan more effective training. Up to age 12, boys and girls perform similarly across sprints and jumps events. Mixed training groups work well at this stage. Boys improve rapidly from 12 to 14, with continued strong gains until 18. Muscle growth, strength increases, and higher red blood cell production fuel this progress. Girls improve steadily until 13 to 14, then gain slow. Strength plateaus and changing power to weight ratios limit the rate of improvement. Plateaus are normal. As a coach, we need to encourage patience. Progress isn't always linear, and late bloomers can still succeed. The key is to set realistic expectations and tailor training to each athlete's unique development timeline. Sprint progression from 11 to 18 follows a clear pattern, driven by growth, strength, and neuromuscular development. Up to age 12, boys and girls perform the 60-meter dash at a similar level, reflecting relatively even levels of muscle, power output, and running efficiency. From 12 to 14, boys improve rapidly. Increased muscle mass, power, and neuromuscular efficiency drive faster sprint times, making this their peak window for speed development. Girls also improve steadily at this age, but at a slower rate. Between 14 and 18, the gap between boys and girls becomes more pronounced. Boys continue gaining strength and speed, while girls often plateau due to a number of factors including changing muscle-to-fat ratios, growth spurts, menstrual cycle variability, and psychological and social factors. All athletes should prioritize technique and acceleration. Growth spurts can disrupt mechanics, so refining movement efficiency is key. Strength and power training is essential for female athletes from 13 years of age to counteract slowing gains and maintain speed. For male athletes, a suitably high load of speed work remains critical to harness continued strength and muscle growth effectively. Similar trends are seen in 800-meter performance progression. Between 12 and 14, boys see their biggest gains, driven by increased aerobic efficiency, lean muscle mass, and red blood cell production. Girls improve steadily, but at a slower rate. Their performance gains are primarily attributed to enhanced aerobic capacity, improved running economy, and greater muscular endurance. For all athletes, prioritize efficient pacing, aerobic endurance, and race tactics from an early stage. Specifically for female athletes 14 and older, strength endurance and running economy become key as strength gains plateau. Specifically for male athletes 14 and older, focus on speed endurance and anaerobic capacity to capitalize on strength and power gains. The same pattern of development applies to the jumps. Up to age 12, improvements are primarily driven by coordination and general athletic development. From 12 to 14, boys' progress accelerates as rapid strength and power gains lead to consistently bigger jumps. For girls, gains slow significantly after 14 as muscle growth plateaus and changes in body composition impact the power-to-weight ratio. By 18, the male-female performance gap reaches approximately 18%, one of the largest differences in track and field. Sprint speed should remain a key training focus for both sexes throughout adolescence. For girls age 14 and above, coaches should place greater emphasis on strength and plyometric training to help sustain performance gains as natural strength development slows. High jump development follows a slightly unique trajectory compared to sprints and long jump, with technical mastery often outweighing raw physical gains. High jumpers have a later peak performance than most other events, often continue improving into their late teens as coordination and technique refine. The strength-to-weight ratio is critical. While power is important, excessive muscle bulk can hinder agility and flexibility, especially for female athletes post-14. Elastic strength and approach consistency matter more than raw speed. Rhythm, timing, and takeoff mechanics are key to maximizing vertical lift. Technical mastery allows for long-term improvement. Athletes can still progress even after physical development slows by refining bar clearance and energy transfer. High jump performance evolves with age, and training should adapt accordingly. Prioritize technique early. Boys and girls improve equally up to 12, making this the ideal time to refine fundamentals. From 12 to 16, boys should focus on power and approach mechanics to maximize their increasing strength and speed. After 14, girls need more strength and plyometric work to sustain improvements and counteract changes in body composition. Expect plateaus in girls after 16. Shift focus to efficiency, mechanics, and injury prevention. Speed, approach consistency, and takeoff explosiveness are key. Train them consistently to ensure long-term success.